Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In doing this video I have to be quiet because it's at night and I live with people and those people are either sleeping or still trying to sleep, so I can't um, make a noise. So anyway, welcome to my channel. Please press the like button below because it really helps market my channel. You know what I mean? Makes it more probable, more likely for my video to be seen by other people who don't know of my channel on YouTube, right? Also, please subscribe to this channel. Please press the subscribe button if you like me and my personality and you want to see more videos from me. Please press the subscribe button. And also please follow me. Please follow me on social media: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. My names on those platforms are written in the description box below. So on to today's topic. Today's topic is, if you are rich, should you be smelling rich? Isn't that a weird question? Isn't that an attention grabbing question? That's why I'm laughing actually. It's because and I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose. Like I cuz I'm attracted to questions that that sound like they have gravy. That sound like they are filled with juice. Eh? That sound like they are filled with juice. Eh? Okay. So you better believe, if I'm gonna make a topic for something, I'm gonna state it such that it sounds like it has gravy. Okay. So to answer that question, I would say it's in your favor to smell rich, whether you're rich or poor. Okay. So to truly answer the question, if you are rich, should you be smelling rich? The answer I would give for that question is yes. You should be smelling rich. So over here, I stated 3 reasons for why you should be smelling rich. Um, there is a fourth one, but I don't feel the need to include it in my reasons because it's quite obvious, but let's state it anyway. The obvious reason is that it lasts longer. It lasts long. Expensive perfume lasts really long. It can last you a 24-hour period, so you don't have to keep reapplying throughout the day. Whereas the cheaper perfumes, you have to keep reapplying. You know what I mean? But that's not the juicy reason. You know what I mean? We're looking for juice on this channel. We are looking for juice here. That doesn't have juice. Does that sound like it has juice to you? We don't do no juice here. Please don't take me seriously when I say that, okay? Please. Okay. So, reason number one for why you should be smelling expensive when you are rich, okay? Or when you have money to smell expensive. You don't necessarily have to be rich to have money to smell expensive. You know what I mean? If you've got it, if you've got the money to smell expensive, this is the first reason why you should be smelling expensive. If you've got the money to smell expensive, is that it makes people want to know who you are, right? So to help explain this point, I'll make an example. Let's say you are in the parking lot of a shopping mall, right? And you're sitting in your car, right? And you see somebody parking their car and getting out of a super expensive car. You're gonna be wondering who that person is. That person who's coming out of that super expensive car, you're gonna be wondering who that person is. Like you're gonna be asking yourself, like, what does that person do for a living? Like, I wonder what that person's house looks like, you know. I wonder what their lifestyle is like. Like you're gonna be paying so much attention to that person, and you're gonna be wondering so much about that person. You're gonna be wondering about so many things about that person's life. You know what I mean? Just because they came out of a super expensive car, and that is the same effect. And in my opinion, that is the same effect that smelling expensive has. You know what I mean? So if you want to make a good impression, like for example in a job interview or in a social scene, you know, you want to make a good impression, like you want to, yeah, you want to make a good impression, you want to attract positive attention from the people in those places, then I strongly reckon that you smell expensive. By the way, I forgot to state this assumption, but the assumption in this entire video is that these super expensive perfumes actually smell good. Because just because perfume smells super expensive doesn't mean it smells great. Do you know what I mean? But for the purposes of this video, we are assuming that all the expensive perfumes, the expensive perfumes we refer to here, actually smell really, really good. Okay? Okay. So, yeah. The second reason why I do strongly believe that you should smell super expensive, right? And sometimes I do feel like you can smell the quality of a perfume, meaning you can smell the difference between the more expensive perfume um, and the cheap, you know, not so expensive perfume. Anyway, the second reason why you should be smelling super expensive is it makes you memorable. And it actually really does make you memorable, because I'll give you an example. I remember plus minus 10 years ago when I was in high school, right? Um, I remember going up the stairs, and in front of me was a white girl with like beautiful, like straight, long brown hair. And I remember what she smelled to this day. I remember that she smelled like marshmallows. And it was such a distinctive, unique smell. I have never smelled that smell since. She's the only person I smelled that smell from. But that's not the point. That's why I'll get to the point. Like, she smelled so good. And I understand that the video is not about smelling good, but about smelling expensive. I don't think that how the like the what she had, this the perfume she had on, I don't think it was cheap, because that girl, um from how she presented herself every time she came to school, she seemed like she came from a very wealthy family. Not very wealthy, but wealthy family. So I'm assuming that the perfume she had on was expensive. And come to think of it, it did not smell cheap. Like, it didn't smell like it's the perfume. It's perfume that you smelled, you spent little money on. Or did it? I'm assuming that because she looked like she was rich, that that perfume was expensive, that she was wearing perfume in the first place, and that that perfume was expensive. To this day, I remember her. I remember her because of how she smelled. And judging from how great that perfume smells like, I'm assuming it was expensive. So what I am trying to get to here is that smelling super good makes you memorable. Imagine plus minus 10 years later, someone still remembers you because you were here smelling expensive. You know what I mean? You might want to smell expensive, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Now let's go to the third. I can't even take myself seriously. I can't take myself seriously. Okay, like, third reason, right? I said it helps you take control of your destiny. Let me make an example. I feel like these points are best explained by examples. Let me make an example to you. If you write a book, for example, and you want to market that book, right? You write a book and you want to market that book. Are you not taking great control of your destiny by going to as many platforms possible where you market that book? Do you know what I mean? You are controlling your own destiny of how much money you're going to be making because you are advertising as much as you possibly can. Do you know what I mean? And I believe the same applies to wearing to wearing a super expensive perfume. There are simply people that you are not going to reach. You know, the same way if you write a book and you don't advertise that book in as many platforms as you possibly can, you're going to make less money. Period. Because on this planet, you face the consequences of your actions. If you only market a little bit, you're going to make a little bit of money. Chances are, high probability, you're going to make little money. But if you market as much as possible, you will be making as much money as possible. All things aside, ceteris paribus, for those of you who did economics. So ceteris paribus, you're gonna be making as much money as you in proportion to the amount of marketing you did. Do you see what I mean? Same applies here to a super expensive perfume. There are just people, guys, that are supposed to be in your life that are not because you didn't market yourself as much as possible. That sounds so ridiculous, but isn't it an oxymoron? You know what? Forget that. Listen, it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Do you not get like how many people that I strongly believe should be in your life, but they're not in your life because you are not doing as much as you can to market yourself to those people. In other words, not literally sell yourself, obviously, guys, come on, but like as in like make sure you have something that can attract that person. And I'm not speaking particularly like about a romantic relationship here. I'm talking about normal relationships like business relationships, um, um, yeah, business relationships, like acquaintances that will be very useful to you in life. But because you don't market yourself well, like you don't make sure, do you know what I mean? Like the people that you don't reach that you could have reached had you simply just marketed yourself well. And super expensive perfume is a means to market yourself well. Do you know what I mean? Some people are supposed to be in your life, but because you didn't have anything to attract them, maybe that super expensive perfume would have been what attracted them to you. So wearing super expensive perfume gives you an opportunity to control your destiny. It gives you an opportunity to make sure you attract all those people who would be attracted by super expensive perfume on you that otherwise would not be attracted to you. Do you see what I mean? So then that way you take control of your destiny. And I actually came up with this reason as I was filming for this video. I came up with this other reason that, like, I would say to the rich people out there, obviously you can do what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? You can either wear expensive perfume or not wear expensive perfume. You know, do you? Do you know what I mean? However, there is a but. Um, if you are rich and people know you are rich, but then when they smell you, you don't smell rich. Do you not think that maybe that would be very disappointing? No, I'm being dead serious. Like I will laugh about something and yet I'm dead serious. Like don't you think that would be very disappointing? Do you know what I mean? Please, 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 please. Like, if you are rich, when you walk past us, smell like money. Do you know what I mean? Let us know. You know, like, Papa. Do you know what I mean? No, guys, sometimes it's not bad to be extra. You know, when I say Papa, like, be extra. It's not bad to be extra all the time. Like, you can't take yourself so seriously all the time in life, guys. Rich people, please stop taking yourself so seriously. It's okay to show people what time it is. It's okay to show people what time it is. Show us what time it is. Show us what rich smells like. Because we don't know yet, some of us. We're still trying to get to the ching ching. You already got it, okay? So show people what time it is. Hey, be extra for the sake of being extra. Stop taking life so seriously. Be out here showing people that, listen, this is what rich smells like, sweetie, hunty. Okay, boo thang. Okay, maybe not boo thang. You know your girl be extra for no reason. Um you know what I mean? Like, come on, if you don't want to wear a super expensive perfume for any of the reasons that I've stated, just wear it just for being extra. Just be extra. Have fun, man. Be extra. Do you know what I mean? Just have fun. Like, be extra. Yeah, me, I would be. Yay! Wait till I'm rich. Wait till I'm rich. Let me tell you, I will be so extra up in the streets. You know what I mean? Anyway, I can't even take myself seriously. Like, I feel like I sound like, I feel like I sound extra. Okay, anyway, guys, please don't mind me. Like my video, please follow me on social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. My names on those platforms will be in the description box below. And take care and smell expensive. Bye now.